We are telling you that France does not have a drop of gold in their soil, and they have the fourth largest. Do you understand what that means? The reserve, fourth largest in the world. You see nations in Europe that don't have anything, but you go and see how much they have. It's beyond, it boggles the mind. But the nations that produce and milk, they have nothing. Can you believe that? It's just recently that Russia partnered with Mali to build a gold refinery in Mali. Can you imagine, Garland? The home of gold in Africa is just getting a gold refinery. Ibrahim Traore just recently also began to push for that, and they're now looking for nuclear. You can imagine people who own uranium don't have any nuclear powered plants. There's no light, nothing. But they are sending the uranium to Europe, where they use it to generate power, generate electricity. But they sleep in darkness every single day of their lives. The seventh largest uranium producer in the world has no light, no electricity. No. For how long will this injustice go on? Africa that is so rich in uranium, Namibia. And you see Germany. Then who else do you see? You see Britain, the second largest holder, if not the largest holder of colonies. No, is the largest holder of colonies in Africa, followed by France. Can you see the people who are at the forefront pushing? We need to go to war, go to war. Don't forget about peace, peace, peace. But look at Hungary, look at Slovakia, look at these other guys. They don't own any colony anywhere. But the guys who are rattled and unsettled by the whole war, that want to really go to war, want Ukraine to keep Russia busy on the battlefield, are the colonials, the holders of colonial territories in Africa. You know why? Because if peace comes between Russia and Ukraine, Russia will have so much peace that their military will not be sent to go to any war, and more than half of that military will be sent to parts of Africa to help secure potential revolutionaries that are coming. The best way to distract Russia is to keep them busy at the battlefront, to weaken their military. When you hear them say that, you don't know why they're saying that. They're saying it because of Africa. We are telling you that France does not have a drop of gold in their soil, and they have the fourth largest. Do you understand what that means? The reserve, fourth largest in the world. You see nations in Europe that don't have anything, but you go and see how much they have. It's beyond, it boggles the mind. So Russia has now been pushed to the wall, and the only way they are fighting back is by helping Africa to break loose from the colonial enslavement, which is a way to let me tell you, if you kill 10,000 French soldiers, say for instance they send 10,000 French soldiers to Ukraine and Russians kill them, if you destroy all the armaments on the battlefield, it is not anywhere close to taking one nation in Africa away from France. So what Russia is doing is collateral eternal damage. And what they're doing is not just helping Africa to break loose, they are also helping to consolidate the gains, the victories that they have got. That's why you look at what is happening. The moment these nations are broken away from France, immediately they move at lightning speed. Oh, get your soldiers out of here. IMF, get out. World Bank, get out. Your radio stations, get out. You don't want anybody propagandizing our people. You get out, you get out, get out, get out. And then immediately they consolidate. And once they consolidate, now it becomes permanent. This is what has happened in these countries. And the blueprint, Russia is the only world power that is able and willing to release the blueprint for decolonization to Africans. They have different paths, but we have only one that works for us, which is forceful military takeover. Russia is the only one that has the blueprint. If not, how could they have helped with Mali, with Burkina Faso and with Niger, and all of them are successful, standing today, and they are making sure that nothing happens to those guys that are in power. So the greatest mistake of colonial Europe was encroaching into the borders of Russia, was pushing for war with Russia in Ukraine, trying to promise Ukraine NATO membership. Really? That shares a common border with Russia? Are you kidding me? Really? Really? And so Russia says, okay, fine, we can play this game. And seeing the sentiment in Africa, Russia doesn't have to do too much. Just give us a head start and leave the rest for us. Africans are ready. And that's what is going to happen very soon.